tristeza de mis ojos que lloran en silencio por tu amor. Me miro en el espejo y veo en mi rostro el tiempo que he sufrido por tu adiós. Obligo a que te olvide el pensamiento, pues siempre estoy pensando en el ayer. Prefiero estar dormida que despierta, de tanto que me duele que no estés. Como quisiera que tú vivieras, que tus ojitos jamás se hubieran cerrado nunca y estar mirándolos. Amor eterno e inolvidable, tarde o temprano estaré contigo para seguir amándonos. Yo he sufrido tanto por tu ausencia, desde ese día hasta hoy no soy feliz. Y aunque tengo tranquila mi conciencia, sé que pude haber yo hecho más por ti. Oscura soledad estoy viviendo, la misma soledad de tu sepulcro. Tú eres el amor del cual yo tengo, el más triste recuerdo de Acapulco. Como quisiera que tú vivieras, que tus ojitos jamás se hubieran cerrado nunca y estar mirándolos. Amor eterno e inolvidable, tarde o temprano estaré contigo para seguir amándonos.
Eva Alves. Thank you, Eva. Beautiful. Thank you. Whew. Love eternal. Amor eternal. As I was listening to that, I was really pulled. Two things just rushed through me was my grandmother. Oh my God, it's been 40 years since I've seen her, and she was right here with us, right here. And my nephew, who's on the ofrenda with us. 2 weeks. And there's no time in love, right? There is no distance in love. And so today, DeeAnn and I wanted to talk to you about this custom, this tradition, and the Unity teachings, how we make it part of Unity. Because in Unity, we don't believe in predestination. I just want to be really clear. We don't believe that we are here to fulfill some plan that there's God in the sky has planned for us or set out for us. But we are here to fulfill the highest of the divine in us and as us. Right?
You know, one of the biggest pieces about Unity is that we get to choose.
Right.
That we get to choose, and we get to choose. That's how we evolve, that's how we grow, that's how we become greater than our understanding might be. My understanding of myself right now, I look back on when I was younger. We were downstairs, I was sharing pictures of myself in my younger days, and if anybody wants to see what I look like in the 90s,
that might be fun.
Oh, yeah. I am a true Gen Xer, just to say that much. So who I was then and who I am now, and the growth that arose out of that because I got to choose and choose and choose and choose. And so while we don't believe in predestination, we do believe that there is that divine birthright of your divinity that is always seeking to express more and never less than who we truly are, and that we're infinite in that. We're never done.
It's this body and this vehicle is not the end of our journey.
No.
Right, and so I know that for Noah and for everyone on this ofrenda, that their journey goes on, and that we are here to continue the story. So while my ancestors and our ancestors are all represented in our hearts and on this altar, we get to tell the story in a way that propels us forward.
Honoring them and honoring ourselves and what we are becoming.
Exactly. So that there's a new way of looking at things. And I've been very present to, in the past couple of weeks, that how do we hold this? How do we hold our lineage, our legacy? And how do we create the legacy we want to leave? So there's no accident in life. It's always just the opportunity to go forward. So there's been a lot of pain in a lot of our lives over the past weeks and years and months. A lot of grief.
A lot of loss.
A lot of loss. A lot of loss. So how do we hold it? How do we set it in consciousness and move it forward? And that's what I see in Dia de los Muertos. I see an honoring of what we've all been through collectively, as a family, as a community.
Ancestrally.
Ancestrally, and in our DNA and beyond. And then how do we tell the stories, and which parts of the story do we move forward into the next generation and the next experiences that we are creating with our minds, with our words, and with our actions, right? Because it takes all three, and feelings too. Emotion are a big part of it. And one of the literary geniuses of San Francisco wrote that there's your biological family and your logical family. Right? And we have come here together today in our logical family, our self-selected group of people who come to celebrate together, to hold each other up. And believe me, I have felt held up in the last 2 weeks since Noah took his life. And that family is so important while I was with my biological family.
Just take a moment and look at each other right now. right? Just take a moment and look at each other. Because this is something that with COVID we haven't had a chance to really do, right? To really be together in space, and with those of you who are watching on the live stream, you are with us, right? Like Ken felt us even though he was in Louisiana, right? But when we come together in this level of consciousness together, we get to build a container of love that is strong enough to allow us to feel all those feelings, to actually be present to whatever it is that's arising around our loss. And to then, as Ken has been saying, to be able to then hold it, perhaps in a new way. The grief doesn't leave us. That's not my experience in any case, right? I can think of my father, and the grief is right here. And I also I hold it in a way that I never really thought was possible. And that's because of you and the fact that we can come together in ritual, which is so important. To step into an embodied experience. So if you're watching from home, when we step into this ritual, I'm going to invite you to go find a candle, to go find some way that you too can concretely engage in this ritual with us, because there is something about engaging the body and the mind and the heart
and physical
simultaneously
motion.
all together.
Yeah. You reminded me when Noah shot himself on Sunday. Might have been with you guys, and I got the call and called DeeAnn, and I got on a plane. My lady got me on a plane at midnight that night, and I arrived in New Orleans at 9 a.m. and sat in the bed with my sister and waited till she woke up. When she woke up, we hugged and cried. And then she asked me, how do you do this? How do you get through this grief? And the only thing I could tell her was that it does not get smaller. The grief remains, but that your life grows around it. And that there is more and more to hold it. And it doesn't become all-encompassing, but the feeling and the love will always remain.
Yeah.
And so that's what this ceremony is for all of us. It's a place for us to hold our grief, to remember the ones we loved, and to move forward and build more.
Yeah. So we're going to invite the music team to come on up and get into place. We are going to do an extended meditation process, which is going to be this ritual. And so the invitation is going to be to come up through these center stairs, which we just had installed. Aren't they gorgeous? So you're going to come up these stairs here. You can spend some time with the altar if you like. And then on either side, we have candles set up. And Ken and I will be on either side with the smaller candle that you can see Ken is lighting right now, which we will give to you so that you can light a candle, right? And then you will leave the platform from this direction. That way, Frank is going to be there to help everybody be able to see and assist folks coming down the stairs.
And if you'd like, if you brought a picture, there's room
There's
here,
room on the ofrenda to
bring.
add whatever picture you might have brought with
And
you.
you can also take a moment to look at some of the people. There'll also be some images on the screen here, some of the same ones that are on the ofrenda, and we're going to send them to those of you at home too, so you'll be able to see the images of people who've been part of this community and people we're honoring as part of our collective community, and just be with this as part of this celebration of the day.
And if you don't have a picture, it doesn't matter, because what we're building is something in consciousness.
Yeah.
So I invite you to just call into your mind, call into your heart your loved ones, those who you wish to remember this day.
All right, music team, thank you. So I invite you to take a deep breath and just listen to this and let it set the place for us.
Soy muy bendecido, soy muy bendecida, estoy muy agradecida por todo lo que tengo. Soy muy bendecida. Soy muy bendecida, soy muy bendecido, soy muy bendecida. Estoy muy agradecida por todo lo que tengo. Soy muy bendecido, soy muy bendecida, soy muy agradecido, soy muy bendecido.
Breathing into this space, this place, as we call to mind those who are deeply embedded in our hearts. And we just anchor the love in this room right now. The love and the joy in the knowing. And in your own time, I'm just going to invite you to come forward however you may wish and to light a candle. To light a candle that is the illumination of the joy and of your gratitude for the knowing, for their impact in your life, for the ancestors that we stand upon, all who have come before us, and that we hold them in this field of love.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. This moment in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see
right now, I invite you to just call to mind those loved ones, to call to mind the story that you want to bring forward and the qualities that you want to bring forth in your life, to carry on, to honor, to celebrate, and to let these words, let this moment just be in the silence. Back into this room and back into this time. Once again, we get to sing this song and sing it with mucho gusto.
We're going to sing it in English so that everyone can join in. If you know it in Spanish, sing it in Spanish. Those of people who are in choir know that I believe that we are all different notes on the same melody. That the life experience that we have is a song, and we all bring our unique voice and our unique instrument to that song. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Soy muy bendecido. Soy muy bendecida. Soy muy agradecida por todo lo que hay. Soy muy bendecido. Soy muy bendecida. Estoy muy agradecida. Soy muy bendecida. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Just keep saying that. I am so blessed. 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 I am so blessed.
So it is. Amen.
Amen.
Ashe.